Hello. So, if you're reading the title and you're wondering what the hell you're here or why you're watching this, let me first introduce myself. It's been a hot minute since I did my famous introduction. So, hello guys, my name is Samantha the Introvert and I do BL contents mostly, a little bit of GL and random rare occasion that I do non-Asian content. So today I want to give you 13 of my list of dramas that I personally did recap or review. I used to start off saying reviews, but now I'm doing recaps. It's the same thing. I am giving you all of them from the 2022 all the way to 2026 and counting. Once I reach the 2026 list, I will continue after and say 2026 to whatever, maybe 4 years from now. So anyways, this first one is called Dangerous Romance. So basically, Dangerous Romance starts off with the story of Silub, who is a poor student who struggles to get by making money so he can actually earn a living, right? And then there is this one person that keeps bullying him, Kang Han, who is actually rich but seeks attention from his parent because his mother is no longer living. But in order to do that, he has to act, well, not order, but technically his both lives are going through the same struggles but in different ways. Silub wants to make money and he happens to accidentally started tutoring the very bully that he hates. But in terms of all that, while they're studying and while Silub is helping this bully, they end up turning to friends, then they end up falling in love. Technically, this show is more of an enemies to lovers drama, and further down the line you get to see things like sadness, like struggles, riches, and everything else. The drama is definitely one I would recommend. Well, my man Papang is in this one, so I'm not disappointed. It won't disappoint you because once you look, you'll definitely get on your seat wondering what's going to happen the next episode. Since this drama came out 2023 and we're in 2026 right now, trust me, you can binge watch that. The next one is called Naughty Babe. So I'm not going to call the character's name because I don't want to spoil it for anyone. But anyways, Naughty Babe is in the same world as Cutie Pie. So in this drama, two rich boys were arranged to get married, but one of them thinks this is not a marriage, it's more of a torture, and decided to flee the country to go somewhere else to be free. While the other one, who is totally in love with this person, decided to chase after him so he can tell him how much he loves him, and ends up getting in an accident. But to keep this person near to him as possible, he pretends that he doesn't remember anything. His memory is gone, forcing that person to take care of him. I ain't gonna lie to you, it sounds exactly crazy, but watching it is not as crazy as it seems. Everything is cute, funny, if you're into all that. Other from that, for the people who like smutty, there's a little bit of smutty in it. Yeah. Now, this drama only has 8 episodes. I recommend you to binge watch it considering it came out 2023. So we're going to start off very back from 2022. So we're nowhere in 2026. So everything that I'm going to say to you, you can binge watch until we reach to the future. Then I'll tell you, hey, this and that is coming out there. By the way, are you gearing up for this Sunday tomorrow that my romance scammer is coming? Because I'm gearing up for it. Moving on. Okay, so Only Friends. I'm telling you, the title does not say anywhere near the plot because the story itself will definitely be crazy. I'm just going to let you know this drama has 12 episodes. It also is having a season 2 called Only Friends Dream On. I recommend you to watch this first before you just rush into Only Friends Dream On. But anyways, so Only Friends is a bunch of friends who happily to hang out together. One of that friend is an innocent virgin who happens to meet with a playboy, and that playboy turned out to be cheating on him with that virgin friend's best friend, who he thought was a best friend. That best friend literally been sleeping around with all the friends, let me tell you that. This show it has betrayal, it has cheating, it's mostly smexing in this one. I ain't gonna lie you. It has one friend sleeping with the other. It got jealousy. It got young people fall in love with the older person. It has finding your identity in it, like somebody out there doesn't know if they're gay or not. The drama is a very fun one. I'm not gonna lie you. It's so fun for it to even have that season two. JoJo is a masterpiece in this one. Yeah, please don't mistake and call it only friends to OnlyFans, because a lot of people keep saying OnlyFans. I don't know why they call it only friends if people are sometimes gonna mistake it to call OnlyFans. But anyways, yeah, this one I would highly recommend you if you like drama, if you like conflict, if you like a bunch of mixture in all. This one is good for you. This one is good for you. I'm gonna tell you that. Watch this before season 2 comes out. Oh, and by the way, a big spoiler, one of the character in Only Friends will be in Only Friends season 2. So gear up for that one. First off, if you're hearing a little noise, it's my little AC making noise, so please, I apologize. But anyways, The Jungle. The Jungle is not a BL, but it is a straight drama that I love and would definitely watch again if they even have a season 2. But anyways, so there are a bunch of men that gathers together in a bar called Rendezvous. And it's basically like gathering like a jungle. So these men are on a hunt, like not for example, but they're like on a hunt to, go with girls, because they're all players who love to sleep around with girls, and they would love to tell themselves that they will never fall in love with anyone and just sleep around with them. Now, the reason they say it's a jungle, or it's basically each one of those men is like a zodiac. They all have animal instincts slash animals, like they're animal something. They have like chains to represent their animalistic side. But down the line, even though they say they will never fall in love, regardless of that, they end up finding girls that would definitely open their hearts to something that they themselves would never expect. Also, in this drama, Nanon is in it, and he will play as a twin. So that is cool to know. Yeah. So the drama has 16 episodes, and it started 2023. I honestly love this drama, even though it's not a BL, and I'm a person who loves to watch BL. I risked it to watch this, and I am glad that I risked this one. Mix is in it, and Mix is the bartender of Rendezvous. And basically, when you really watch it, it's like Mix secretly is that boss, but no one knows. That's the only spoilers I'm gonna give you. So yeah. Okay, the next one is one of my personal favorites. This one is called Wedding Plan. Now, Wedding Plan is in the same universe as Love in the Air, because in Wedding Plan, the first episode, or is it? Yeah, the first episode, you will see Love in the Air couple, the one that Fort plays and the one that Pete plays, and in that one, they will get married. In that specific episode, they will get married, and then you will get introduced with the wedding planner, who ends up plans the wedding, of course, but ends up meets another guy who, that other guy falls in love with that wedding planner, but there's a secret. The man who is in love with that wedding planner turns out to actually be getting married to someone else. In order for that man to get closer to that wedding planner, he pretends, well, okay, so the word pretend is very strong when I'm saying this, but in order for him to get closer to the wedding planner, he's telling the wedding planner to help plan his own wedding, which he doesn't want, but he has to go with. Whereas the woman, because it's a straight wedding, whereas the woman that the guy is supposed to get married to is falling in love with a other female, which, let me tell you, it's chaotic, but it's cute to watch. I wouldn't recommend you to do this to anyone, but at the same time, it's just a drama. So Wedding Plan has 7 episodes, and you can binge watch that. On the next one, oh, also, since I told you that Pete and Ford's character in Love in the Year got married in Wedding Plans. Trust me, Boss and Noel character got engaged. That's the biggest spoiler I can give you. No, they don't. You don't see the wedding in this one. Sorry, but it's a good drama. Sorry for the spoilers. The next one is called History for Close to You. Now, hear me out. This is my favorite. A lot of people are going to come for me because they don't like it. Only because of there are 4 characters and each are grouped in peers and they are in a relationship in a drama. But there's one of the pair that no one really likes because they are brothers. Okay, so now don't come for me, but technically they're not brothers, but they're in a relationship, but that's their thing. I didn't really watch their relationship. I only like the other relationship. So if you're gonna be hating on that one just because of that, I don't know what to tell you. You can just skip it and go to the very first characters. They can definitely give you something. But again, people do not like this drama just because of those couples or brothers. I can't tell you anything, just saying it is my favorite. So if you don't like it, that's up to you. If you want to watch a little glimpse of it and you don't like it, again, to each his own. Everyone has their own taste. Anyways, this drama came out 2021 and it has a total of 20 episodes. Go watch it or don't, I don't know, just enjoy it if you like it. Okay, the next one is called Dinosaur Love. Now, Dinosaur Love has nothing to do with extinct reptiles. It's basically 2 characters. So one of the character has been cheated on from his longtime love with this person's best friend. Heartbroken, the person ran away and bumped into another character who is supposed to be a bad boy. Well, not supposed to, who is a bad boy, but also cute and warm inside, but just his outer appearance is give off bad boy vibes. Immediately as this cutesy boy bumped into this bad boy, the bad boy fell in love at first sight. Knowing that cutesy boy is now single, he is now pursuing that person. Along the line, that person becomes in love with that bad boy, and the ex who cheated on that cutesy started to grow jealous and wants to get back with him, but dude, that doesn't work. It will never happen. Anyways, this drama has 7 episodes and I highly recommend you to binge watch it because this is a good drama. I wish it had more episodes. Hell, I wish it had a season 2, but it has a special. So yeah. Also, yeah, bad boy is rich. We love a rich poor life, but technically the cutesy is not that poor, but he's not that rich. But if you watch it, you understand. It's cute, it's fluffy, it's smutty, there's a lot of tongue action going on. Yeah, that's it. Oh, I just made a first mistake. I did tell you it has 7 episodes. In actuality, it has 8 episodes. Yeah. Okay, the next one is called Hidden Agenda. This is one of my favorite GMM TV drama. So, and also this was pretty much the first time I've seen Jung and Dong together. Even though this is not their first drama together, I just remember I started YouTube 2022. I will go back sometimes in the year to watch dramas, but I'm satisfied with the Hidden Agenda where I started. Now, remember I said I'm not going to call the character's name. I'm just going to tell you how it is, and hopefully you're interested in any one of them and you'll go and watch them. So Hidden Agenda is basically about one guy, we will call him nerdy guy. One guy who actually has a crush on a female, but he's actually shy to express that how much he likes her. But he then bumped into her ex and asked her ex for help so he can pursue her. But the ex the ex likes the boy. But in order to get closer to the boy, he tells him it will help him get closer to his ex. Now, the boy does not know that the girl he likes is the man's ex. Not yet, until later on the line. Also, in order for that ex to get closer to the boy that likes the girl, that ex decided that not only does he will help But also because the boy is into debating and political things, the ex wants to get closer to the boy. So the ex tells him, okay, I will help you with the girl if you could help me get into the debate team, which actuality he doesn't want to go into the debate team. He just wants to be closer to the boy. So the drama is called Hidden Agenda. It has 12 episodes. You'll watch it on GMM TV YouTube channels because they posted. Yes, some of the dramas they posted, except for Dear You to Death, which is one that Jung and Dong is in. So yeah, this one, Hidden Agenda, is on YouTube. If you're confused with how I said it, the boy who is in love with the girl, his name is Joe, and the girl, his name is Nita, and the guy that is the ex for Nita is Joke. That's it, okay? Okay, so this one is pretty much my first school drama since I started my YouTube channel. So this one is called My School President. Okay, so in My School President, there is a president of the school has a crush on a boy that is the head and lead singer of a boy band. But also, the president of the school actually is the son of the principal. You see where this is going? But the thing is, it's two opposites. You have the musical team who's not really into anything but music, and then you have the president who's into academic things. Down the line, they will tend to get into each other, bump into each other. But the thing is, the president of the school definitely wants to be around the musical person. But the thing about it is, due to their background and academic, it's kind of hard. But they both, no, not both. One of them, which is the president of the school, secretly kind of helps the musical band leader to get things until until along the road, that musical band leader turns to find out who is really helping him, and they both start to get to know each other, chill, and start to grow feelings. This drama has 12 episodes, and I highly recommend it, even though all I said, it sounds so confusing. But trust me, I don't want to give out names just to actually make it... Okay, I want to give out name for the next drama because I feel like how I'm explaining it is so confusing. You know, if I would have to go from the year that I started the YouTube, which is 2022, all the way to like 2023 or 2024, this will definitely, without a doubt, be in the top 10. This is my favorite one. This is called Be My Favorite. This is basically how I got to know Gawin, because I never knew Gawin, even though Gawin was in previous dramas, but not in like a steady BL. It was paired with many people, but not like steady. And I thought this was going to be a steady one too. But then he's paired with Chris. And we all know Chris was paired with Singto in Sotas. And a bunch of people who never thought Singto would come back. But he came back, and I'm glad. Singto is definitely freelance. But anyways, yeah, Be My Favorite is about a character called Bakowi, who basically has a crush on a girl, another crush with a female, has a crush on a girl, but for some reason down the line, he never got the chance to confess to her. And then years later, he finally got an invitation, well, not finally, but he got an invitation to the very girl that he has a crush on, and she is going to marry the very guy that he hates. So during the line, he decided that he doesn't want to go empty-handed. So he decided that he wants to, because back in the time, he was invited to a party from this spare girl that he has a crush on, and he wanted to buy her like a globe or something. It wasn't a party. I think it was some kind of buddy something, and he bought like a globe. But when he was rushing to go give that girl the globe, the globe broke. So he didn't show himself because he doesn't want to show empty-handed. Instead, when he got to the room where he's supposed to give the gift, it turns out that the friend who he hate, his name is Pisang, Pisang was the one that gave a gift to the girl. Fast forward in the future, that girl ends up marrying or about to marry Pisang. But somehow, somewhere, Bakari got upset and he kind of was about to throw away the globe and met this old man. This old man offered to build the globe, like fix the globe for him. When he fixed the globe, I don't know how he found his address, but for some reason, the whole man found his address. No lie, he gave the address to the old man. The old man bring the globe, fixed it, but it's like one of those twist the thing and it sings kind of globe. But when Badko twisted it, it was singing, but then somehow that globe transported him back into the past the very day he bought the globe. Further down the episode, he found it, not further down the days in that very episode, Valkyrie found out that he actually transported back in time. With that chance that he got, Valkyrie decided to change his past. But the thing is, in that time, he finally found out that the guy that he hates, which is Pisang actually is in love with Badkowi. I don't want to give any more spoilers than it is. The drama is called Be My Favorite. It has 12 episodes. Go watch it. I was originally going to take this out, but it has been in my recap. I only did 2 episodes of this one. I'm not gonna lie to you. It's the first time I've seen Mean and Ping in this drama. For me, they've probably done another drama before. This is probably the first. I don't know. But I don't want to tell you much about this drama because sadly, I only watched episode 1 and 2. So we're just gonna move on from this one. I'm not gonna lie to you. I don't think I've watched anything to really learn about this drama. So moving on, for those who have, you can put in the comments and tell people what this drama is about. Okay, this one's called Big Dragon. I'm not gonna lie to you, this is the second drama since I started my YouTube channel. This was the second drama that I did. The first one was Love in the Air, and then I did Big Dragon. One of the episodes that I recapped back then, I call it reviewed. One of them that I reviewed blew up, like the views blew up, and it got me the recognition for you guys to know who I am, and I thank you. But anyways, Big Dragon is basically about 2 rich boys, because that's what I see. Rich boy, one is Yai and one is Mancon, and they're both romantic rivalries, if that makes sense. Both rivals in business wise and romantic wise. But one day, I think Yai was the one that invited Mancon, and they had a drinking competition or something like that, and they drank a lot, let me tell you. And then Yai, who pretended to be drunk, wanted to get Mancon extra drunk and get him into bed, but also wants to taped him to use it as blackmail. In the end of it though, it turns out Yai was the one being played the entire time, and I think he was being helped by his friends, but his friends accidentally gave both of them a drug in their drink, because the drug that they used that was supposed to be for Mancon, it has a fake one and a real one, but the fake one has the same color as the real one, so the friends couldn't know which one to give to which. So he just put 2 of them in the drink, and now both of them end up drunk. The only difference is Mancon was strong on his liquor, so he knew how to handle it, while Yai, let me tell you something, they had sex like it was no tomorrow. I'm not gonna lie to you, they were on some serious heat, like the Omegaverse. Now, this was the first drama and the first time I ever saw Moss and Bank together, and I love it. And they have dramas further down the line. This has 8 episodes. And the very last one is called Love in the Air. Can I do a background story for you guys? Because technically my channel, what I'm known as right now, is to do recap and reviews of dramas. I'm popular at that one now. But before I did Love in the Hair, I originally wanted to do reaction videos, show my face and all that stuff. But for some reason, it wasn't like, I can see it wasn't my thing. I'm a girl who loves to write and I love to do voiceovers. Until I did Love in the Hair and people started watching it, I'm like, okay, this is it. I can finally do what I like to do, writing. I like to talk, tell you and show. I originally did like a robotic voice, like got to the AI system thing, and I'm like, nah, it's not really giving the reaction out of my voice. So I'm like, F that, forget that. Now, for Love in the Year, I started the reaction episode 10 because I was doubting myself if I even want to do a reaction or not, because I was debating all through the pandemic, and I'm like, let me just do it 2022 and just, if it's not, it's not, right? I did episode 10. People watched it. I'm like, okay, let me start off with episode 1. But the thing is, because the drama has gone further down the episode, I was like, forget that. Let me just continue throughout the entire thing and then move on to other dramas. So yeah, Love in the Hair is basically about 4 characters. Pete, no, okay, no, not Pete. Give me a second. Okay, so Love in the Hair has 4 characters: Rain, Papai, You, and Sky. All their name is basically about the weather. So anyways, the drama first gave us the 2 couples, which is Rain and You. They gave us how their love started, how they met, how their love progressed, and then through the combination of them to fall in love, then they got the other second couples, which is Sky and Papai. Now, Sky and Popeyes' story was a little bit different from Rain and You, because Sky has a lot of trauma. It has a lot of things going on with his past, and here comes Popeye to shape all that into love, because Sky did not experience the love that he should have, and then he met Popeye. Sky did not trust anyone basically because of his trauma. Now for me, Popeye and Sky love was something that I was more interested in, but Rain and Payu love it. Their one is good too, but it's not as crazy as Popeye and Sky. Either way, the couples are great. The drama is called Love in the Air. It has a very short episode. I think episode 8. Give me a second. Anyway, the drama has not 8 but 13 episodes. I don't know why I said 8 when I just told you I stopped at episode 10. My dumbass. But anyways, even though it sounds kind of weird how I explain it, trust me, the drama is great. It's something that you will definitely remember. Something that you will go back, because I'll definitely go back like many times to watch it. Both characters are great and the actors are doing a phenomenal job. Both of them recently come out of their dramas together, but that's on my list and I'm not going to talk about it because I have not reached that. So that is all 13 dramas that I personally loved and watched, except for that I Long Night. But that's 13 episode that I myself personally did a recap / review, because at first I did a review on it, and that's from 2022 to 2023. We're going further down the line because part 2 is coming up next, probably next week, Saturday or Sunday. If you guys want a part 2 from this, a continuation of my list, put it in the comments and I'll see you then.